Hello everybody and welcome back to playing Morrowind. I have decided to take out my hat because I have it and I haven't used it in a long while. Today what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be going through Tribunal sewers because that's what we're supposed to be doing. However, I think what might be a good idea is to figure out where the heck we could sleep. The Winged War kind of sounds like it might be a... Well, I don't want to say resting place because that just sounds like I'm planning to die, but... I mean, it sounds like it might be a pub or something, and pubs or something tends to have rooms that you can rent in video games because they're called taverns and not pubs, and I don't know what's wrong with me. Can you help me? Services. You'll find the smith at the craftsman's hall, along with several fine craftsmen. There's a healer. Go to the temple for temple services. Yeah, but what about if I'm looking for room and board?
Shells the game.
See, that is owned. And that is that would
I'm up for conversation.
it suggests to me that you might have room and board, but that there's no conversational thing for room and god damn it. General merchant. It's a surprise to see you here, Nareen. It will be more of a surprise when I'm about to okay, he's very busy. When I'm about to break into one of these rooms so that I can take a nap. I just desperately need a way to restore my...
I don't know if I can help you, but
magicka.
I'll try.
All of them are so surprised to see me. Okay. So... I can't do it here. I don't suppose I have a lockpick on me. I have a master's probe for some reason.
Not a lot of pretty ladies around here.
My crime has been reported. We are gonna be reloading in a second. I just wanna
Anytime, friend. I'm right here.
check if any of these have a bed. Oh god damn it. I accidentally saved over.
If you want something, now's the time to talk.
Yeah, there are beds here. And I can use them, so let us load back into goblin stab time. And then let us, you know, run all the way there again. And I suppose lockpick the right thing. I keep on pressing the wrong button, so instead of just ducking a little bit. Instead of crouching, I tend to quick save, which is not very good when you're trying to, you know, not commit any crimes. As the big bad Nareen. I do not know how you would normally, enter this room. It says permitted, but it obviously isn't. Anyway, my cat wants to get out of this room again. So, I have to let her out. You see, whenever you're actually wearing something on your head, on top of your headphones, being able to not move from that position is quite important. Also, when you have a lamp that really struggles to work, unless you support it just right. Work, lamp! Work! Yeah. You have to sit just right. Otherwise, things will not look right.
Talk is free. What do you want?
And then cats are like, I'm gonna go now. And then you can't just Are you gonna continuously stare at me? It'll be very hard to be productive if you do.
I can't imagine eating one of those things.
Why is my magicka so low? That is still really low. What happened there? Everything's equipped, I think. Okay, I think I'm missing one more brain ring. Let me just equip the right ring of brains. I remember it being higher than 370. I might be imagining it, but still. Let's use a very, very big unlock scroll. Just so that we don't need to, like, get caught doing crimes. Like, right now, no crime has been reported. And now I can nap in here. There we go. It took me 8 minutes, but nap has been organized.
What do you want?
And now that we have napped, legally, mind you, it said that I'm permitted to use that door. It's just locked for some reason. I can actually go down into the sewers and stab all the goblins. And this time I can actually see the health bar. Now, mind you, my lamp is working worse than normal because it's in the wrong position and it's connected with like a tiny little string, and that string doesn't behave very well, but... Yep, everything has respawned, so... Stab ahoy. Now, mind you, some of them are not too bad to stab, but others are pretty awful to stab. Oh, it's so much nicer now that I can see that they have health. I think I will go for wasting the charges on my shield. I have quite a few. It will probably be okay. There are other ways for me to heal. And there are other ways for me to attack. But that being said, shield plus stabby combo is the best lasting weapon that I have, which is to say it will take the longest time before my stabby weapon breaks and before my like healing runs out. I have been here before, the last time when we got here on accident. Hence why I'm very, very careful about these things. I don't know if I have to kill them all. I'm entirely not sure. But I assume that I might have to. Because the game was like, you know, go places and get rid of things, so... Thankfully, it seems that it's easier this time, but I haven't leveled up my strength a little, and... I mean, my blade has increased by quite a bit over time. So maybe it's not gonna be as bad as it was the last time. I think I came in here. Oh, okay, there we go. We found the tanky boy. Later on, all the boys are tanky boys. This is pretty dark. Not so dark that I can't see, but pretty dark nonetheless. I can cast water breathing on myself. Palace sewers. So this part is now cleared. There's west sewers. Then there's palace sewers here. May as well check out the palace sewers. I mean, we're already underwater. Okay, now we know that we have never been to palace sewers before because there is no map for palace sewers. Palace sewers are really bright. I think I will have to start drinking potions to regenerate my fatigue. I'm gonna take the restore health potion because eventually my shield will run out. And then I'll have to like start casting health restores or otherwise doing shit like draining people's health. You know, the fun stuff. What is this? The bazaar sewers. We're gonna learn all about the sewers today, folks. I don't really want to go into the bazaar sewers until we, you know, make sure that everything's clear in here. Now, mind you, I don't know if we're going the right way or the wrong way. All I know is our starting point. Okay, let me actually start restoring fatigue. Now, annoyingly, while I can heal, they can heal too. And they're very tanky. So disengagement probably won't work. As such, it's time to try drain a guy. I've reduced the amount of guys that I have left to drain. I think I'm definitely gonna end up with a strength 100 after this expansion. Especially considering that I have no idea where I am. And therefore I might spend quite a long time in the sewers. I know that I'm looking for like commanders. Let's just check this. Right? Let's just check my book. Ghost of her lover. In and around the sewers in the God's Reach area of Mournhole. It could be where the goblins are hiding. There's 2 Altmer in charge of training the goblins for Helseth. And also 2 goblin warlords. So once again, I know the entry point. I know that we definitely, like, entered from the right place. But I don't know which precise sewers they're in. I would imagine that, you know, something to do with the palace would be correct. all things considering. I'm just gonna try and wait here until healed, see if anything respawns. I don't think it will. Yeah, why not? I think everything's still dead. Good. West sewers? West sewers. So palace sewers lead to west sewers. And west sewers. And we have just done the residential sewers. And there's also the bazaar sewers. I imagine the sewers that will allow us to, like, go further will be the right sewers. Oh, there's some more to the palace sewers. Okay. Okay, once again, bazaar sewers. And that's a bony person. Right. Well, that's not an Altmar that's training anything. That's just a random bone man. Ah, it's a lich. Alright. A bit more powerful than a random bone man, then. Some rats. Some more bony boys. That is palace basement. Do I or don't? You know what? I do. Why not? Definitely do. That is a lot of quama eggs. I don't need like super quantities of quama eggs. Just wanna like, I don't know, maybe there's something incriminating in here, you know? Like maybe this is where you store the goblins that get trained or whatever, but no. Alright, so now we know. So now we have west sewers and bazaar sewers. Let's go to the bazaar, I guess. I have a feeling that the west ones will be more correct than the bazaar sewers, but please don't tell me that the whole sewer network interlinks. Probably does. Is that a bony boy? Is that multiple bony boys? Are those just people? Yeah, that's definitely a bony boy. A bony girl? I don't know. Like, they seem to be wearing robes, so I would be like female bones, but at the same time, wizards wear robes too. Hello! Today it is a sewer time, and I am wearing a hat because I haven't in a very long time. So I have explored this before. Palace sewers, Manor District. Manor District. You know what? We have a lot of bony boys in here. I have not seen a lot of goblins. So I'm gonna assume it's the wrong way.
What do you want?
Like, for example, we have a random Khajiit in here. I don't think that they're part of the goblin conspiracy of the underground goblin kind, so just let's try the west sewers. We're not gonna... This is now a survival game where all of our things are very much rationed, considering that My blade can most definitely break as we travel through the countless numbers of sewers. And obviously magic is limited. So if we don't have to, we're not gonna. If I think that we have to... The thing is, the game didn't, like, tell me anything super specific outside of, like, hey, kill some goblin trainers and some goblin warlords and some goblins. So I'm like, I don't know, maybe I need to kill all the goblins? I mean, that wouldn't make much sense, but it could be correct. We have definitely done residential sewers. I know that much. Which means that we're probably gonna be wandering off into Old Mordhold. Like, that's probably the right direction to take. I'm assuming that anything that has, like, Lich is the wrong direction to take. Because, like, bony boys ain't goblins, yo. They're not getting trained in here. Thankfully, this time I can actually see people's health bars, which is quite nice. You know, while we're slaughtering goblins in the dungeons, I mean, not the dungeons, the friggin' the sewers. How is everybody this week? Was it a good week? Apparently my husband's interview went pretty well, so hopefully good things come out of that. We'll see. If not, you know, don't lose hope. There are other things on the horizon. Oh, whoa, okay. That is a lot of goblins. I've been playing a lot with my guild this week, and Guild Wars. In case you don't know what guild and where, I mean, I wouldn't blame you. I have been in quite a few MMO games. It's even harder to track where what game is what other person playing. That's not even you. I'm just standing in the doorway because they can't all go. They have to take turns here. So it feels like a good way to position myself to clear them out. Super Adventure Box has released in Guild Wars 2. We have spent way too much time in it, like 4 hours, when we were like, oh yeah, 2 hours might be enough to, you know, clear the whole base thing. But no, it wasn't. We spent like 4 hours and we're on like World 2, Part 2 now. So I'm gonna be scheduling quite a lot of that. Next time everybody's available seems to be Tuesday. What is even still leveling my heavy armor? Because I don't think that I have any equipped. Oh, wait! I think I equipped the Orcish armor for the health points, right? No, for the shield points. There we go, I remember. Now, one thing that is gonna happen is I have a feeling that my shield might break. Among my dagger, because this is taking quite a lot of endurance, so... Right. I have figured out how to use repair hammers. It's okay, I can buy loads now. Now we know. I think this is the right direction. You know what? We're gonna start to run. Because... Who the hell are you? Hogger the Bloody? You're not an Altmer. No. Okay. Sorry, guy. I'm bringing a lot of goblins with me. Yeah, I think I can't just fight everybody. I think I'll actually have to, like, start moving until I locate the goblin war chiefs or Altmore or whatever else that I'm looking for. There's 2 chiefs and then there's 2 Altmore. Because there's just way too many goblins and I haven't brought in repair daggers, so repair hammers, so I can't just, like, eliminate them. That's not gonna work. Oh, and another thing that happened was I met a very mean 22-year-old Pentecostal Christian online that... Let me just check. Who are you? Okay, Goblin Bruiser. So you're not a warlord, nor are you an Altmer. Who really couldn't discern fashion from people's personality. So he really started railing on me for being a Satanist, which I am not. I actually wasted time trying to explain to him that I'm not a Satanist. My answers were not taken in. Then the guy started going on about how he's wealthier and healthier than me. For reasons, once again, by just posting pictures because he doesn't dress in alternative fashion, which apparently means that he's wealthier and healthier. It was a very weird person to encounter. I think what I learned is to block people a lot sooner. Especially when that has led me to actually, like, Google myself and check out my old videos. And there was this time when I was working in my workplace and I got cam and I started doing cam streams and everything. I didn't have a green screen yet. I just looked so miserable. In all of my videos, like in all of the thumbnails, I looked kind of like... Are you a war chief? No, you're just a regular goblin. Okay. Well, the mysterious war chief search continues. Where's the abandoned passageway? Because we have registered it, and anything that sounds like an abandoned passageway just kind of sounds like it might be important. Then I should check it out. So I just kind of looked really underweight because my company was torturing me and I used to have weight problems. I have struggled up until I hit a certain age with my weight because it was always like under rather than anything else. So I just looked quite malnourished and you never see me smile. And that was so sad. Like, I just looked miserable. And I know that I was enjoying the games that I was playing and everything, but just the life, just the whole, like, work atmosphere and everything else that was happening with it is just... It was just working really, really badly. So in all of the thumbnails that just looked small and sad, and that is sad. I was like, I'm doing so much better now. And then there's other people that will come in and be like, oh, you bloody Satanist, you defy God's laws or whatever. I actually have no idea what those people are upset about, except that I don't follow their religion. Okay, that was not what I wanted to do. That is Night Eye. I wanted to heal myself. That does not do jack shit. And then they will just rail on me about how bad I am looking currently and how I look very unhealthy and not well adjusted. And I'm like, mate, what? In comparison to how I was? I have no idea, but I suppose that's not the point. The point is that fashion perception plays a big part in people's brains for some reason, so... they're just not gonna understand that your fashion isn't you and that you can look differently and that there have been times in your life when you did look differently and that it's about being happy and healthy and hopefully not like succumbing to some strong addictions like drugs and shit, because that's bad. And also, he had this very weird attitude where I don't know if anyone else has heard it, because it was the first time that I was hearing it. Is that something like that any of you believe in? That he said that because he has been saved, sin no longer applies to him. So when Jesus said that it's easier for a camel to pass thread through a needle than this for a rich man to enter heaven, that only applies to people that did not accept Jesus, because people that were saved, their sins were washed away and therefore they don't need to follow the rules of the religion. And he also said the same about judgment, that he can judge me all he likes because he has been saved. And that is so wild for me, because that to me sounds like I'm gonna subscribe to a religion in order to not follow that religion. So I was like, this is the weirdest person that I've met. And if it was under nicer circumstances, I might have, you know, just questioned them about their viewpoints, because they're definitely out there. Definitely not the norm. So, I have definitely been here. That still sounds like it's significant and more important, so let's just go there. Let's once again attack as little things as possible. If something doesn't look like a warlord and something doesn't look like an Altmer, then we should probably leave it alone. Because my weapon's gonna break, and that's gonna make me a fairly sad cookie. And they're gonna all respawn anyway. So it's not like I can slowly clear. Okay, Goblin Bruiser. Wild Durzog. And I think that's just a regular goblin over there. There's quite a lot of bedrolls in here, so the game just thought that I would be doing quite a lot of sleeping. This is a goblin foot soldier. We can just run around. I was under the impression that if you, like, pick up a religion, you're gonna follow its rules. Because, you know, you want the religion to like you. Either your gods or, like, other people that you share the religion to. I have never heard of somebody that accepted the religion. Oh, Goblin Officer, you sound important. Maybe I should actually take you down. Right, well, this will take forever, so I need friends. Friends! Woohoo! Like, I have never heard of somebody that joined the religion solely so that they could ignore the laws of the religion. That really sounds like pretty opposite of what you couldn't just like skip that point by not joining the religion. You can like ignore all the points of a singular religion by just not belonging to it. So that just sounds like a extra step for ignoring shit. That is a lot of things. A lot of things. Like really a lot of things. I should probably start popping my other potions as well. Standard restore health potion, why not? It's not like it's gonna hurt me. It has health in the name, which means that it is good. I have a feeling that my summons sometimes destroy each other because all of those AoEs, they do have friendly fire. It is working, slowly. So we have a bruiser dead, we have another bruiser dead. I don't know if officer is the same as a warlord. I suppose we're gonna eventually find out. So now you have a standard restore health here. And another restore health here. Like, it's definitely keeping me healthy. Out of magicka and shit, but definitely very healthy. I suppose nothing updated, so it was probably not it. It was probably the wrong thing. That's fortify health. That is restore fatigue. That's bargain restore health. You know, I may as well start drinking these. They're not gonna drink themselves. You know, I don't know why you would ever buy a potion that would ever drink themselves, but weird people exist. Maybe you just want the potion to randomly give itself away at points. Right, I definitely have Wraithguard, that's good. We are now in a very weird place. Residential ruins that way. And we came from the armory ruins. And this is just like some funny named place in between. Their officer is very much dead now. I don't know if that's good or bad or doesn't change anything at all. Depends if an officer is a warlord or not. I thought I may as well chop one of these down because they are easy to do. Just drink my last bargain restore health. Don't know what it's gonna help me with, but it's better than not doing it. So residential ruins that way, but what about this funny little hoop-da-hoop? The heck are you? Oh, I found the war chief! Hey! Whoop whoop! You know what? Let's drink the potion of reflection. I mean, like, why not? We have a whole bunch of random ass potions that I have in here. I may as well. I'm gonna 45 strength, but why not? I'm just gonna be super strong and hit like super hard. It's gonna be like the hardest hit that humanity has ever witnessed. Quality restore health? Yeah, sure. Let's pop everything. Let's do be popping those things. Right, so we are in a place where important people hold, you know. I think that actually really helped. That strength thing. I think it wore off. Durgok's Key. That sounds very serial. Let me just be able to see first. Then we can do some choppa choppa on YouTube. That's... Who are you, by the way? Ah, Wardozog. I have... Okay, hello! Good question. Oblivion if you wanted to feel less outdated. Morrowind if you wanted to be a more trippy experience, I would say. Morrowind feels a bit like you're playing, well, old school D&D because like hits can miss, even though that, you know, you're obviously hitting something. There's no like arrows pointing at quest locations. It can take quite a while to figure shit out. Oblivion has done away with a lot of that, but it also has made itself a bit more family friendly, so there's no slaves, there's no buying slave brides for quest purposes, there's no people living in mushrooms and calling you weird racist terms because you're not from around there. There's like, when you hit, you know, hit, it connects. There's less complexity in the whole spell system. I want my big spell, but at the same time you can abuse Morrowind a lot more, but it's a bigger learning curve. So if you wanna be going back, then you know, hit up Morrowind, see how you do. If you manage to do Morrowind, you can probably continue going back and play other older games. If you want a more, you know, comfy experience, then Oblivion and Beyond would be a more comfy experience. The heck does... This is such a... I might sell it, thank you for the follow. But I'm not entirely sure why would you ever take that shield, like, just... Constantly restore 1 health point for yourself, which is cool. You know, that's cool. Health points are good, like, you want to have them. But at the same time, you just completely destroy your personality, so nobody will ever want to speak to you. And, you also damage your speed, so like... What? Why would you ever want to curse yourself just for a tiny bit of ticking health? Did he not figure out how to enchant shields better? Did nobody tell him? Was his personality already broken? I have so many questions. Anyways, 1 warlord we have found. Are you another one? You are another one! I was right! This place sounded important than it was. Right, that... It sounds like bad things are happening. Probably because bad things are happening. Like, he's throwing spell effects at me. Oh, cool. Okay, I have a lot of restoration on my shield. Too bad I no longer have any 45 strength potions. Hitting him down was so much easier then. I might still have some restore magicka, but at the same time... I'm not entirely sure if I want to drink it right now. I might need it later. I am completely out of magicka. And I am very dead. Okay! Nice! Where am I? Shit. I thought it was quite far. It's actually not that far. Pretty sure the only thing this corridor leads to is that this buff guy dude. Yeah. The thing is, I even have like armor that's giving me armor. I know that sounds really like a silly way of putting it, but my armor is giving me 50 shields of 50 points of shield. It honestly might have worn down at the moment. Are you still doing it? Probably. You're probably doing it. As long as this guy tries to hit me with magicka, it's fine, because I assume that green... Keening has dealt a mortal wound. Keening? Wait a minute. Shit. Okay, I can see what's happening in here. I need to replace my stabby stab with literally anything else. My Wraith Guard has run out. So... what is happening is, healing kills me. Not even the enemies. Healing itself. This will work. I have run out of poison charge, which is fine. I didn't really care if I was poisoning or not. I just wanted to use a different dagger so that Keening stops killing me because my Wraith Guard doesn't have enough charge anymore. I'm gonna take off Wraithguard for now. Does this mean that we're gimping myself with magic? Because the whole healing Wraithguard combination is a thing that is giving me my magic powers. Okay, that was 2 warlords. War chiefs? Are we looking for war chiefs? Were they called war chiefs? In addition to the 2 goblin war chiefs, he killed 2 goblin war chiefs, there are at least 2 Altmer in charge of training the goblins for health stuff. If I can also get rid of them, then the goddess will be pleased. So let's just walk around and see if we can find some random Altmer people in here. I don't know if we can or cannot, but maybe we can. Anyway, I think they're not gonna be here. How about residential ruins? I know that I've tried them before. But now listen to this logic. If I was a humanoid, right? I would love to live somewhere that had residential in its name. That's literally my whole logic right now. Don't question it. I'm running past all the goblins. Because they're very badly. Because they're not that important. Are you? No, you're just a bruiser. Okay. I mean, you're definitely bruising me. So there is that. I have never been in here. There are some buildings. Right, if I was a person, I would probably live here. So let's try them. A lot of goblins. Another goblin officer. Right, I will probably have to actually hit them now. This is quite frightening, I gotta say. You do it! You do the thing! Help me! While I drink some restore fatigue. I don't really care how much charge the thing has. I would if it was important, but it isn't. I just care that I stopped getting killed in this corner, but nope, got fully murdered. Running invisible might be an idea. For that, I will need magic. Well, that's a little bit of chameleon. Better than nothing. I just realized that recall is a spell, but I'm not gonna be using recall anyway, so I can recall myself with an amulet. It's gonna be fine. Don't actually know if chameleon 15% does anything. I mean, logically, it makes you a bit harder to see. I might just need to back out and rest. Let's turn on nighttime. And let's start handling things with hide. We're looking for some Altmer in particular, which do not look like goblins. Therefore, logic dictates no need to hit a goblin if we can avoid it. I already got the war chiefs. If this place wasn't so covered in goblins, I would hit them all. But it's like a never-ending series of sewers and doors and floors and goblins. Can't see me. Right, does that look like Altmer to you? Because it looks like Altmer to me. ABCs for barbarians. Who's there? Right, let me just start dropping a whole bunch of summons in your head. Here.
Your end is here.
Are you sure that my end is near? Because I'm not sure. This is sort of working.
Your suffering will be great.
Jesus, he hits hard. Just pop all of my restore healths. Hello! Long time no see. Hope your life has been treating you well. I'm gonna throw in a save because those health potions have really done a lot. They have kept me with non-decreasing health for quite a while. Okay, so that was an Altmer, and then there was another Altmer, so that makes for 2 Altmers. Which probably means that I'm done. Now, it's weird, because for this expansion, the quest log doesn't like updating. Which is weird. Hanan's Way. And upon the year of the reign of Wolfhearth and his sons, the magnificence that was Mordrin Hanan ended in this world. Representative of Ashalmavia, Nirkashishi, and Altsotha gathered in a great host at the vastness of Usurna Bitashpi. What are these names? It's been looking up after a while. I'm almost beginning to feel optimistic. Let's actually see if we can turn a corner before I actually say anything, though. Even Hilbongard and Dorak Gusel were lured from their forge, and for a time the fires of Anud Nabia were silent. And thus, on the 9th day of mourning, many slaves and enemies were sacrificed at the cup of passage, which was mixed according to the direction of Hanan's formulae. 2 parts blood of traitors, 1 part heart of Daedra, 1 part mixed bitter green, petals, void salts, green lichens, and bone meal, 1 part moon sugar, 5 parts flin. Combined blood, heart, moon sugar, and large ebony alembic. Heat fire fed by bones of traitors, condense vapors into a large ebony flask, For a hot drink, strain contents through scamp skin and mix with flint in large mug, slowly stirring with a glass rod. For a chilled drink, mix in flask with pure Skyrim ice and shake vigorously. Strain through winged twilight membrane and serve in gem-encrusted goblet. The wake was considered a great success, as the beverage killed a great many guests, and thus more than Hanan was supplied with companions in the next world. Ah! Okay! That makes a poison, got it. A is for Atronak, B is for Bungler's Bane, C is for Combury. It's a very literal ABCs for barbarians. It's literally only A, B, and C. Like, letters after that no longer exist. Time to divine intervention myself out of here, I think. I did all the killing that I needed to do. This is the temple.
Trust in God. How much Alexia be praised, Sarah.
Well, what's the status of the goblin army? Have you taken care of it yet? You killed the war chiefs and their Altmore trainers? And you live to tell the tale? Interesting and surprising. Perhaps I have underestimated you, Myrta. Rest assured, it won't happen again. Take this as a token of Our Lady's appreciation. Well done. Oh, 15,000 gold. They started to, like, paying me proper. I have heard you killed both of them. This will please the lady. So, what do I do now? Yes. Yes. How do we go from here? Do we not go from service to Our Lady? There we go! We found out how to move on. Good. I have nothing for you at this time. Speak with Gavas Drin, the Lord Archcanon. He was in consultation with Lady Alexia this very morning. Perhaps he has something for you. The Lord Archcanon is most likely in his office at the temple. Go there if you wish to speak to him. Okay. That's the infirmary. Oh, that is a grandma. I don't feel very sick. Lord Archcanon, yes. Please, take me to see the canon. Here's the thing, Archcanon is like a real title. But I am like a noob at English language. So I have no idea why you're calling some people canons. Like, where did that come from? Is an initiate here at the temple. I think I need to move past you, my dude. So here's the issue with Morrowind. NPCs are largely stationary. And if they're stationary in a doorway, it's very hard. Very hard to do anything, because you're not gonna push them around. Yes, you're the one that Glor mentioned. Interesting. You are to be of service to Our Lady. It is essential, and all would be displeased were you fail. Yes, beneath this temple, there is a large sewer system. What is it with you and sewers? Built around the ruins of old Mourngold. You smell like you may have spent some time there. Regardless, in these ruins there lies a shrine. The shrine has been corrupted. The Shrine of the Dead was once a place of great power. It served as a channel to our ancestors, allowing the faithful to learn from them, to harness their power. Over the years it has been forgotten and has grown sour. The power that radiates from the shrine has drawn hordes of the undead to it. The Shrine of the Dead must be cleansed. As I said, it holds immense power to speak with the ancestors and harness their power. The Lady Almalexia wishes to use this power for the good of the Morrowind. I realize that ancestor worship falls a bit outside traditional temple doctrine, but Lady knows best, and her will is law. To find the shrine, enter the sewers through the temple basement, then head east to the ruined temple gardens, and south to the Shrine of the Dead. At least you gave me directions more than just follow the goblins. That's very useful, thank you very much. Recently, dead spirits know us well, and do not quickly forget their living kin. They are weak, but quick to guide and protect us. Must be cleansed? No, certainly not by you. The task falls to one of the Alamaxias chosen. You will escort this young priest, Ervil Dulny, to the shrine. Protect him well, Murta. His experience is limited, but he is necessary to complete the ritual. The shrine is protected by profane, powerful liches, who feed from the power of the shrine. You must destroy them for Dulny to perform his duties. I stress again, protect Dulny at all costs. It is he who must perform the ceremony. If he is not able, there are no others. Duties? What can I do for you, Patriarch? Oh right, I completely forgot. I'm freaking maxed with temple. So this is the guy that we're gonna be escorting. But please let me out. Alexia knows exactly what. I need to see some repair people that might restore my daggers so that I can stab better. I'll come back in a second.
Oh, this is too easy.
Well, look who it is, my dear friend Murta. Just my luck that you stumble in here. Indeed, it seems my good fortune knows no bounds. Despite my mistreatment at your hands, I found riches, being able to influence just about anyone I talk to, and can you believe I've never lost a fight? Never even gone to scratch. Somehow I don't think I'll have a problem continuing that streak, and I owe you.
One of us
what?
will die here, and it won't be me.
Okay, I did not want to start a fight in here, but if you insist...
You should run now.
I would, but you're trying to stab me to death. That prevents the running bit. Where is my gloves? Heal myself. Okay, not enough charge. Well, that's bad. Do Ordinators not get invested when there's just stupid, crazy people running around, or what? You are entirely immune to magic, my dude. Or at least partially immune to magic. Okay. I'll know that now. I think he can be hit because, I mean, my summons were doing things. Have I healed myself already? Yeah, I did. I have quite a few scrolls, and I'm gonna use them up here. Okay, I still struggle to hit you. You can hit through invisibility, really.
One of us will die here, and it going to be fun.
Jesus. How do I solve this one? I mean, there is an easy way. Which I'm about to do. Okay, levitation magic, goddammit, does not work here. What about magic for high leaping?
I will deny you your victory and the spoils.
Can I land on something high up? Like a tree? Aha! God damn it. Aha! God damn it. I got stuck in the tree. This has been a bad plan. I want to put myself somewhere stupid so that he can't get to me. But I can get to him. Right, you reflect everything. That's interesting. Even the Heartbite ring? Nobody has been reflecting that one so far. Let's try. Let's try the Heartbite ring. Hello again. This... Shivering Isles. No, you definitely do deflect the Heartbite ring. What damage do you not deflect? Horse armor is the most useless thing and became a laughingstock of the community. Shivering Isles is fun though. I do have some soul gems. In that case, I mean, you can have your horses armored, then just, or download all of them. I mean, why not?
Oh, this is too easy. You chose the wrong Bosmer to mess with.
That's Fortify Magicka. That's gonna be entirely useless if he's immune to Magicka. Yeah, probably is. If you're playing Morrowind and not Oblivion, then... Yeah, I'm currently in Tribunal DLC. I suggest doing the main thing before you do all of the expansions, because, like you can see, I'm currently kind of struggling with the expansion bit, because they are actually really hard.
No follower.
Thank you for following. Go, Golden Saint, go! What is he even made out of? How do you kill Gaenor?
Coward?
Yeah, I did. I gave him a lot of gold. I think I gave him over 100,000. I don't know what kind of things he's wearing right now, though. Lockpick.
No one can challenge me.
What would that even do?
No one can challenge me.
Outside of me dying, that is. Huh, that's a very weird spell to have. I don't even know where I got this one from. There is no reason why hitting him with a lockpick should do anything. It's not like I can unlock him. I can probably run away. I mean, that's always an option. He's busy over there. He's probably quite good with chasing, but my dude's gonna have trouble going through doors, and I'm not. You can just sit there and
Show respect, Sarah.
your armor, my dude. What does that do? I mean, he's not an unlockable. I need to sleep. Oh. Really?
Show respect, Sarah. A hard judge, but fair.
That's the console. I'm like, which button did I use to set my quick commands? There we go. Let's reset you to a lock pick. Because this guy is cheating. I have quite a lot of weapons on me, so... let's give me a sword. And practice it. We need to hit 6. You can try this. Okay. I failed spectacularly.
Now you're going to get it.
Definitely failed spectacularly. Need to delete Gaenor. Okay, don't pay people that ask you for money. There are so many people asking how to defeat Gaenor. Damage attribute, somebody's saying. Okay, well, we managed to get out of there. And he was damaged by 30 health point things by my Golden Saints, I believe. So here's
Speak well of
current
me,
plan of
sir.
action. Let's just go to sleep, repair our shit. Very important. Then we're gonna come back and we're gonna be killing him with
Speak the truth.
All right.
summoning spam. It seemed to have been working.
So, where are you from?
Let's see if that's gonna refresh my gloves enough. Unfortunately, used them all up. It's been quite a lot of waiting, though. Okay, we're at 600 now. We're getting there. Afterwards, I really need to repair. I can't even have keening out at the moment. And I do need keening for my full build. I need my Wraith Guard to not be broken. People are saying that the one thing that he's on, which makes sense, is luck.
So, where are you from?
Because he did say that he is so incredibly lucky now, which is why he can't, like, why I'm struggling to hit him. I need to access the repair person, though, and I believe that they're in the Grand Bazaar, which makes this highly inconvenient. Let's try the Craftsman's Hall, just in case they have a repair buddy. I mean, it's a hall full of craftsmen. Oh, thank God. Wraith Guard, which was the most important thing. Ebony Mail, also. Barter. I will take a lot of repair hammers with me this time. Especially considering that later I will be going into the sewers. I need this.
All right. I'm listening.
Well, we came prepared. This is gonna be so scary. Need him to de-aggro off me.
This is going to be fun.
Apparently I had nothing equipped. God damn it.
You don't deserve to live.
Excuse me? Oh, we crashing now. Okay. Right. Well, that's not very helpful. Especially considering that I can't get my mouse back. Damn it! I exited the wrong thing. Yep, we have crashed so badly. Then I have no control over my own computer. That's always nice. There we go. Thank you, mouse. Jesus. Right, don't feed that guy gold. You might just completely crash out of your own computer. There were just too many effects going off at once. Thanks, but that's still a very stable game. Definitely good enemy to put in a very, very stable game. No problems at all. Why would it ever have problems, eh? If I had a bigger jump potion, I could just position myself on the rooftop somewhere. But annoyingly, I don't. Let's do the quick save. Let's actually set it to an ability. We unfortunately can't fly. The game prevents you from flying here, so let's do this. Drink the potion of jump and immediately start hopping away. These rocks might do? Maybe? Hopefully they do. Because I am planning on standing here now. Okay, I think I definitely want to equip my shield and start healing. Okay, he is stuck. So there's that. My own summons unfortunately hit me from here. What if I just started stabbing you? Don't really want to. Can at the very least deplete my own glove? I do love the fact that nobody cares. Like, this is just your average day, and Almalexia's main stronghold. This just is a thing that happens sometimes. You do that. You go, bro. Are you trying to drown yourself? Not that I mind. If I climb off this rock, I won't be able to get back on, but... My guy's like underwater now? He's a fish? Let's just have a staring contest, I guess. Okay. He doesn't have that much health remaining. I am currently precariously standing on his head, though. So there is that. He does resist some casts. But other than that, it doesn't seem to be hitting me back. Just doing this. So, this works. Thanks, destruction level up. Up. Stopped working. I make for a pretty bad fish. I gotta say that. Hi, Frost Atronac. Bye, Frost Atronac. I probably should summon people again. That might help.
You should run.
The running bit is precisely what I'm currently doing. I'm just trying to find terrain that you might find uncomfy. Because my main advantage as a player is that I can get you very stuck. Throwing greater fireball seems to be the safest approach here. He doesn't have a lot of health remaining now. Thank you for following. I think I'm out of magicka. I'm nearly out of magicka. Okay, now I'm out of magicka. Okay, he doesn't have a lot of health remaining. Now... This is such a shit fest. Okay, I have ran out of healing charge. That's not good. Restore health. Restore fatigue. Fortify health, why not? Unless I'm planning to start making potions here. How much health do you even have still? Fuck all, that's the problem. I kinda killed myself with keening. Whoops. Right, so let's not kill ourselves with keening. Let's remember that phrase guard is part of the equipment. I have crashed my game again. Right, so... You know what? Enemies that are like this should be entirely illegal. By what I mean is so OP that they're freaking game crashing. Is there a limit to how much gold you can feed that guy, by the way? Like, if I gave him 1 billion gold, would he have been happy with me? Unfortunately, that means they can't touch him. So I need to kill him without touching him. Like, with fireballs, maybe. But I, like, practically ran out of fireballs. At the very least, everything that he has will be mine soon, but... Jesus! So, let's... We can't do a bit more of this? But not much. Oh, right, I forgot. I have an amulet of... Oh, yeah, I forgot. I can't levitate here. Duh. I'm not intelligent. I was like, oh yeah, I could just go up. Right, going up is illegal. I forgot. That crashes my game. Like, legitimately, this fight is just repeatedly crashing my game. Really, really badly, too. Because right now, it did that thing once again where it took away my mouse. So I have no way of closing it. I now know that I can force close it through Control-Delete. Third option, I sit and wait. See if my own people can kill him. Just hide behind the rock. If you design an enemy that breaks the game, you should not put it in the game. That is my opinion. And by breaks, I don't mean like, lol, Zor is so OP. He caused me to crash 3 times already. That's how bad this is. Should I just call you Crash Gaenor? I mean, his name is Gaenor. Maybe I should be nice. I should have just waited. I have killed Gaenor. Fortify luck, 15 points. That's all that you had, really? That was all. Only that. All of that over 15 points luck. Well, I mean, then the full ebony set. I'm not really lacking in money. So I don't just want to take shit off Gaenor. I'm gonna leave you. But I am pissed. Right? Because now I have to go and sleep a lot. Again. Well, at least you're taken care of. Rest in spaghetti, be forgotten for forever, please.
7 virtues.
Never forgetty is only for people that I like.
Justice never sleep.
All right, I'm listening. Are you here about your wounds? You should find healing.
No, I'm not really here about my wounds. I'm here about my bed. Because if I just sleep for forever, my shit recharges, which makes a lot of difference. So that is what I'm doing. I'm not going anywhere with bad condition. Let me just see. A couple more days and we'll have that back. This will be good enough. So now I should change the 6-pack. I don't remember what I had on it. I think it was open stuff. There we go. Let's stare at things. Nearly good enough. I love the fact that stuff recharges by its own in Morrowind, by the way. It's so good. This will do. I think my keening is at full condition. My ward is close to full condition. My ebony mail is close to full condition, and my wraith guard is at full condition.
Where are you from?
This will be
That's
good.
unusual.
This is good enough. We can go. We can escort the bro into the sewers. I just need to figure. That's how I leave. Okay, back into the temple district. To escort a bro into the sewers. Thankfully.
Show respect, Sarah.
Okay, you're just amazed that I exist. I thought maybe you're also a single looking for a date, considering the amount of people that I met here the last time that was happening with. I want to go back into the
I
temple.
could eat a rat.
I think... Enter the sewers through the temple basement. Then head to the ruined temple gardens, which are to the east. And then south to the Shrine of the Dead. It's three bits, we can handle it, probably. It's gonna be okay. I'm not gonna pick up the guy that I'm supposed to be escorting until I know where the sewers are. I imagine that they're gonna be below the first floor, not somewhere weird like above. So Ministry has a way down, and then another way down, and then that's basement. And basement okay, we know where it is now. We can do this.
Health and healing are my specialties.
Good for you. Gotta say, architecture in Morrowind is always very impressive. I'm told you will accompany me to the Shrine of the Dead and protect me as we travel together. A lady commands it, so I suppose we must go. Do you want me to stay with you? I'm willing to wait here. I mean, it's up to you. Stay with me. If you insist, if you're completely sure. We have to get into the sewers, bro. I will allow you to stay put while I go and clear them, but we actually have to, like, physically get there first. Please don't just stroll, actually use your legs and run. I know that I'm a very speedy Argonian, and this is... This is intended.
You idiot.
How are you doing? Good? East is that way. Really excellent! I mean, I wouldn't want to get in the way, you understand? Algard, you're back from here.
Dear.
Right, so you're a bit of a scaredy cat, which is fine. I don't mind clearing everything out. I just don't want you to die. I just have a feeling that whenever escorts are involved, the person that I'm escorting probably has a lot less ability to protect themselves than I do. Also, I sometimes do a dumb like this and enter corridors that I find very hard to exit. Don't mind me. Now, thankfully, Skelly Bros are nowhere near as strong as Goblin Bros. So we can be fine. We can do a lot of hand waving and defeat some Skelly Bros. Now, that just reminds me. I'm trying to remember who it was. I think it was just background noise, the channel name. He has done this whole thing as a level 1. This whole DLC. I appreciate it so much more now that I'm doing it myself. I was so overconfident in the main game, going, yeah, we're doing great, we're amazing. This is gonna be so smooth. And now I'm in the actual DLC and I'm like, holy Jesus pancakes. Temple Sewers East. Well, they said to go to the Temple Gardens to the east. So it feels like Temple Sewers East would be, you know, the right direction. But I'm not sure, so I'm just gonna check around. You see, one of the disadvantages for not going with me for that guy is that he can't get on all the mega loot, like the 25 gold that I have just picked up. I am thankful for this escort quest. I know that's a very weird thing to say, but whatever you did, please don't do that. I'm not used to ghosts collapsing me. But because this is an escort quest, I'm not fighting OP goblins. I'm just fighting like some... Stranger, listen, I have a message I must tell you. My name is Fariner. I was killed by the Black Dart gang. I beg you, avenge my death. Their hideout is an old Mournhold Temple Sewers West. Many have died fighting them, but there is a mechanism that can flood the room, drowning the gang. Find the lever that looks like a torch holder near that east end of the chamber. But whatever you do, don't get too close or you will join me in the afterlife. Okay, I now know where Temple West is. And I mean... Your partner has asked me to hear about the message. So it is something that I can do. First, I want to finish this escort quest, because I am not dragging that guy into Temple West. Now, we want to reach Temple Gardens. I was told to head east. And I can't find Temple Gardens through here, so I assume it's through Temple Sewers East. I have a nice big pot of green tea. I really like it. Reminding myself what name that guy was that kept on crashing my game. Please stay with me now. There is nothing dangerous left in this part of the sewers. I am very responsible as your main escort guide. Trust me. You can trust me! I know what I'm doing. Sorta. I don't know who you are, but you just attacked me, so I am stabbing you to death. Are you part of the dart gang? Because you do seem to be throwing darts. Just so you know, I have 100% immunity to all poisons because I'm a Nargonian. You dumb fuck. I don't know what your darts would even do, except that they're gonna be a bit funny. Thing is, I was told that you guys have a hideout in the west, and this is not the west, this is the east. Stop trying to heal yourself. It's very annoying to try to out-smack you. You good? Good. So, steel dart. 5 points for 120 seconds. It's a bleeder dart. And poison. Right. If you're using the poison one on me, then ha! If you're using the bleeder dart on me, then that's a bit unfortunate. Please wait here for a second. I'm gonna be exploring the rest of this place. It is safer for you if you don't get involved. Now, mind you, it is funny when it is ghosts. They die in 2 hits. It's really ridiculous. Now, when it is actual, like, people, then I have to ask, how did a random dart guy have as much protections as he did? Like, that was a lot of dart guy protections. I need to heal myself. They're not that bad, but both of them are shielding right now. And that makes it pretty bad. Pretty bad. Excuse me, guys. I will go back into stabbing you in just a second. There we go. Have a nice stab. I'm a mage, by the way. I am definitely a mage. Of sorts. I mean, I definitely do that magic thing. Yep. Magic thing is me, okay? It's definitely what I specialize in, and not just stabbing people with keening, which seems to work really well. Is there any gardens this way? That is the question. Yes! We go! We can follow directions! High five! When I'm done with this escort, and when we cleanse that nice undead temple, and there's not just undead floating everywhere, I will go and help that guy reach his, you know, unlife underworld thing by just like flooding some people. It's perfectly fine with me. I don't mind. Now, I know that I have ran past the guy that's waiting me for an escort. It's definitely not because I just got lost. It's because I want to make sure that he is extra safe. That he can't run into any skeletons. Yeah. These rocks are dangerous, man. I keep on getting stuck on them. This is a... Okay, temple catacombs. Did it say through the temple gardens, right? Yeah. So, Shrine of the Dead is not inside temple catacombs, which is upsetting considering that that would definitely be a place for it to be if it wanted to be there. Like, it just logic tells me that that is a good place for it to be. You guys are all the way over here. I hope you haven't flooded my escort. He's very importante. I had seen people like speedrunning this game. Well, not just speedrunning, but more like, for them this is like playing it normally. Like, they have played it several times. So they just want to like fly through areas. They know how to navigate. Once again, I'm gonna mention background noise. Because, well, I watch that channel quite a bit. I don't know if he will always want to specialize in Morrowind. I imagine that would be pretty stale after a while. I did like his Elden Ring. Maybe he should, you know, expand a little, especially if he feels like he's getting bored. I'm not entirely... How many years can you play nothing but Morrowind? That is my question. And, like, be happy with your life. I just want people to be very happy. Anyways. He currently seems okay, and he's been doing a new Morrowind run, like, every single week, which just sounds really crazy to me. He knows how to do escort quests with people without them getting hit by things, while also not taking the time to properly escort them. I have spawned inside of you. Please stand right here.
Oh dear. Oh my. God is protected.
So, like, you'll just see him run an escort right into danger and, like, arrive at the right location and be like, yep, this is where you were supposed to be, goodbye. You know, that sort of thing. And it's just so wild for me! You have literally no idea how wild this is. It's also quite nice to actually just be, like, consuming content that you're playing yourself. It feels like a weird camaraderie, even though there isn't. Including, I must, you know, if somebody is currently watching and they're like, what should I watch? Where else can I get some Morrowind? Trent Bauer is doing Morroblivion, which is just wild to observe for me, because this is the first time for them to play Morrowind, so they don't know the quirks of Morrowind. But they're playing it through Morroblivion, so the rules are a little bit different. Like, the combat is entirely, well, you know, that temple shrine is not where we're supposed to be going, right? It's entirely Oblivion, which means things like abilities having, like, magic items having very few charges is the norm. Because the game just expects that it's gonna refresh for you in between, you know, fights and travel and stuff. Because that's what happens with magical, like, stuff in Morrowind. It just regenerates. But it ain't so in Oblivion. So, what is good and what is not is just so wildly different. And the rebels too. Temple Shrine. I assume we need to go to the shrine. I mean, it doesn't say Shrine of the Dead, but it just seems correct. Yeah, okay, well this is pretty clear. And then of course you miss out on some things, like, you know, the travel and the mark and recall and stuff like that, because everything runs by Oblivion's rules, but it is Morrowind. It is still a good time though, especially considering that I'm not playing more Oblivion, which makes it even more interesting because I'm like, how does Oblivion express Morrowind? Temple. Temple. Have you gotten stuck somewhere? Yes. I know that the terrain is a bit bumpy. Please watch your head and your legs, and then, I don't know, complain to the ministry for not installing stairs. That's what I would do, especially considering that you're the one that has more trouble navigating than I do. Please stay right here until I smack everything else to death. Like, you look pretty extreme. I feel the sense of urgency of smacking you. So that is precisely what I'm gonna do. Yay! I did it! I need to restore myself. I'll be there in a second, my guy that I was escorting. It's okay. And my restoration sucks, by the way, so restoring my strength will take a while. I'm sorry. I'm sure you're fine over there, just standing. I would walk over to you, but my legs don't work right now. All the strength was just sapped out of my body, and I had quite a bit of strength. Like, I had a pile of it. So when the whole sapping happens, it just kind of gets stuck to the floor and it becomes extra hard. Ah, 75. We're getting there. We are so getting there. Look at us. We even leveled up in restoration. Old metal door. Gee, I wonder what's through it. I wonder if it's danger. Probably is. Much danger. Really many dangers. Okay. Gonna take off keening for a second. Put on my summoning glove. Get something funny in here. Die. Let's do that, but like earlier. Because that is a lot of people casting a lot of things. It's not going down very well, I'm sorry. Let's not try to hand-to-hand anybody, that's definitely not gonna work out. Okay, now we can grab a Wraith Guard, grab Keening again. If all I had was the base game, I would never know the weaknesses of the setup, aka, after a while, like, Wraith Guard really breaks down and I just die a sad death of deaths. The faster you guys die, the better, so... That's 2. Got the third one. I wish I I could summon you guys. You guys are a bit squished, but overall fairly like useful. So 10 out of 10. Best summon is a profane acolyte if you can manage it. Plus they bring their own summons, which is awesome. So, my dude, did you just like volunteer to do this after death, or did they like teach you summons and then kill you? How does this work? I have killed everybody in this place. Good. The game recognizes my skill in murder. I can now bring in the dude that's all the way over there. I'm just waiting patiently for me to come back. I will. Anything in here? Anything good? Anything fun? I mean, I wanted to see sleepy times, but no, I think this is just funny looking coffins. It's like, oh, did you give me a whole bed? Oh, that's so nice. But no, they did not give me a bed. It'd be too much to ask, I guess. No need to run away from rats. They're definitely not that dangerous. Poor rats. This place is deep. Just like my thoughts. Nope. Nothing good that way. Just gonna bring my buddy down. And we can cleanse this place and make it all clean and sparkly. Add bow ties to everything, you know. Do some good mopping and maybe some sweeping. Maybe even some pest control. I'd rather not speak of it. I know what must be done, but the place frightens me to the core. I don't know why I was chosen, but Our Lady believes I must be the one to go, as the shrine must be cleansed. Oh, come on. I hope you don't kill yourself in order to cleanse the shrine. This is it, no? This is the shrine? No? Okay. This looks kind of shriny, to be fair. This is probably the shrine. This is the shrine? I will now cleanse the shrine of the dead, I suppose, if I can. Be with me, lady. Will you die? You're still there. Good for you. It's done. Please, can we return to the temple now? Sorry, I just wanted to stare at the shrine for a bit. Let's go. Let me deposit you exactly where I found you. Did you manage? Yeah, you managed. It's okay. It's okay, buddy. Let's go. We did it. Just need to take you home now. It wasn't the tomb, it was the sewers east. Just reminding myself how we got here. Okay, you're still there. I can be your guide, it's okay. Let's make sure that we definitely can see things. Very importante that. Will I have to take you like all the way through the basement, or can you like find your way back from the temple basement? I'm going to the temple sewers, not the catacombs. I'm very sure of this. You're still following? Good. I do not know if that is a thing. You are worrying me now. I died to quite a few sewer goblins, and then I found not so sewer Gaenor, and he was so strong that my computer died like 4 times trying to fight him. Oh god. When you load in, just stare right into your comrade's eyes, and you're like, this is too close for comfort. Hopefully everything is nice and squeaky clean. I don't know if I want to repair my this is... You do like friggin' war preparations before you go anywhere and friggin' tribunal, man. Okay, I do need to actually return. You don't know how to navigate the temple itself. Fair enough. Let's go. It's gonna be okay. I know where we're going. My man needs to be placed like directly into the right spot, or else he gets very confused.
Almalexia knows and sees. Grace and mercy upon you, in her name, Sarah.
We are in the temple. Where else do you want to go in particular? Is this the wrong temple? Should I take you to the reception area of the temple? This is definitely the temple, my dude.
It's another perfect day in Mournhold.
Okay, what if I go back and talk to the guy that gave us the quest? Maybe that will help?
Grace and mercy upon you, in her name, Sarah.
Have you settled the business with Shrine of the Dead? Interesting. You have performed your duty well, Marta. The goddess is very pleased. Take this blessed spear as a gift from Lady Malexia. It is good that you have been of service to our lady. Unfortunately, I know nothing that you may do for the lady now. Speak with Fedris Chlor. He usually has errands that must be completed by the lowly. Don't let him tell you he has nothing to be done. I'm sure there's something. Fedris Chlor is the Lady Amalexia's steward. You may find him in his office in the temple reception area. I'm glad that it is over. Good for you. Okay.
Almalexia knows.
I have succeeded in your escort. Now, I had some people to kill in the west side of the sewers, so I'll be right back. I feel like I'm really pressing them for work. Like, I feel like I'm really asking for it. Considering that they're like, oh, I don't know what you can do, but we might find you something. I'm like, is there no grander purpose for me? Does it have to be this way? Time to go on the murder quest for Restless Dead. To defeat the people that like throwing darts at others. Look, in real life it wouldn't be as ridiculous, and Morrowind it kinda is, considering that it's a very tiny weapon. Considering that I'm immune to poison. And considering that that bleed damage isn't that bad. Apparently there's like a way to flood this place. I do have ability to breathe in the water, so it's not really a problem for me. Right, I see why they're like, maybe don't get hit by them. That was quite the hit. Let's not get seen by them in the first place. Unfortunately, there's quite a bit of road before you even get to them. You guys just like continue throwing things at random. That's just a steel dagger. I have some coins in here. This is my box, what I keep all my stuff in. Stay out or I will make you dead like Giller's pet Durzop, who stopped moving after he sat on it. Oof. Okay, well maybe don't sit on your pets. There's 4 of you here. Do I really need to flood the place for 4 people? I think I was told that one of these is a lever. A lever that looks like a torch holder. East end at head height. I don't know what my idea of head height is. It seems to be pretty high. I am so struggling to find it. It did say not to get too close. So it can't be super close, right? I do have water breathing, so for me this is not a problem. Presuming I can find the thing. Okay. East. I'm in the wrong place. Somewhere there. Okay. We can do this. We can flood the place. We're not dumb. It just can't do directions, that's all. This reminds me of that story where... But East End is where it came from. They're like literally here. It is. I want my water breathing. Then I'm gonna visit everybody over there. Water breathing running. I cast it a couple more times if I need to. It's good to be an Argonian. I'm practically a fish. I don't know why I need to manually click water breathing. But you know, it is what it is. Did all of you guys drown yet? Oh, that sound of my athletics increasing, it's so amazing. You definitely do seem to be quite dead. They seem to have been very unaware about the fact that somebody can just click on that torch and do this. You had a lot of darts, my dude. Ah, there's where your corpse is. Couple of skulls. We'll take the gold. It's so nice to be an Argonian. I feel so seen. Like, the game is like, you know what? Let me give you a perfect Argonian mission. And I'm like, oh, thank you so much, game. I wanted to feel like an Argonian. I wanted to feel my fish blood race. Now, mind you, we are a lizard. Don't ask me how this works. We are part fish now. We can't breathe underwater after all. Anyways, I should probably switch off the flooding mechanism. Just, you know, sounds like a smart thing to do. Kind of like if you make a mess, then you clean it. If I can't, then I can't. I feel like that weakness of to magicka debuff, I out-leveled really fast, so I don't really feel weak to magicka. There goes my archmage, archmagister, patriarch fish. Just keep swimming. Okay, there's some clothes in here. They're wet, which means that they're probably completely useless now. That's a very fringe reference. From a guy that nobody watches anymore, probably. Ah, okay, lever is stuck. Well, it is what it is. I've done my deed. They're all very dead now. I think that the guy's ghost was closer to abandoned crypt. And the lady was in a completely different sewer system. Please don't tell me that I managed to lose a ghost. I mean, it could have happened, but I believe he used to be here. I suppose it's okay if I did. I know what I've done. And I can feel accomplished. Like I did a nice thing. Maybe he moved on. Considering that everybody got very drowned just now. Just in case, I will check to the east. I don't remember him being there. You never know. No, I don't believe that he's here. Yeah, he's just gone. That's a bit sad. I wanted to tell him that I did a good job. That he can move on now. And he seems to have moved on without telling me that he's gonna move on. Unless, of course, the hours. No, I mean, 3 AM is like prime hunting hours. Haunting, I mean. It is the time when everybody expects a haunt. You know what? Maybe not prime haunting hours. Maybe if everyone expects you to haunt, you shouldn't. Like, you should just go and do something else. And then decide to haunt everybody at like 2 PM. Everyone will be very confused then. So I need to go back to the reception hall and be like, please give me more work, please. Like we're very desperate for some reason. I've never wanted work as much as my character seems to want work. Where am I? Where did I go? Drin sent you to me, priests. As it happens, there's another way you may be of service to our Lady Amalexia. I spoke with the lady earlier today, and there may be something that one of your skill will be able to help with. The Lady Amalexia would like you to retrieve a powerful artifact, Barelzar's Maced Band. All I know is that the goddess wants it returned. You'll find it in the ruins beneath the temple. Search to the northwest in the sewers. There was a passageway in the abandoned crypt that has been blocked off by a cave-in, but Almalexia has the area cleared. As for the item itself, I don't really see why you would need to know many more about it. If you must inquire, perhaps Galva's Grin can give you more details.
Mournhold, city of light. City of magic.
Hail! Okay. Let's talk with the couch cannon again before going in there because they're like, well, I don't think that you need to know anything about it. And I'm like, sounds kind of sus. Ah, Fedri sent you to me, did he? You would like to know more about Balazar's Maced Band? Suppose I can tell you something. Yes, the Maced Band. Barazil himself was a powerful mage, quite powerful in fact. He created the band sometime in the middle of the Second Era, and soon after disappeared. The purpose of the artifact is unknown to me, Myrta. All I know is that lady wants it. I can only assume it will allow her to better minister to her people, though I find that hard to imagine. Alright, none of you are a bit sus about all of this? Like, that lady wants a lot of shit suddenly? I don't know, don't you think that your god might do something a bit crazy? If I had a living god, and I did not understand their decisions, I would definitely question them. I wouldn't just sit there going, well, God's God, they must know what they're doing. I would be like, gods can be stupid too, and I just want to make sure you're not doing something that's absolutely retarded. Let me just put my brain back on. Thank you. There we go. Nice 430. Yeah, I was right. I did raise it past 370. I am at 430 magicka. Still feels like not enough magicka. You can get more of it with a different star sign, but then your magicka can't regen at all. Okay, my footsteps just sounded really weird. Don't know if I want to fight through or just run through. Let's just restore some health quickly. I may as well do some fighting. I don't mind, I can smack people. It works for me. It's just that I'm like at a point where I feel good about running. And I feel like I'm competent at the game. And confident. Which doesn't happen often in games. It just shows that I have played this one for a very long time now. You guys not out of magicka yet? I feel like your pool's higher than mine. Could you like give me your robes or some shit? Because I bet you anything, they're enchanted, aren't they? Like they just give you some overpowered stuff if you were chosen to become the acolyte guard the place stuff. How is my shield doing? Still pretty good. Oh, that's because it's showing me his charge. Okay. It's like, my shield looks a bit low. No, that's just the charge. The shield's fine. It still functions as a shield. That is a lot of rats. We're looking for a secret passageway? Sometimes I can get them stuck a little bit by smacking them. They get all trippy uppy because they're getting stabbed, and that's uncomfortable probably. There's a place going somewhere that way. Right, that looks like an altar. You have no place here, child of living flesh. The Mace Band must not be allowed to leave this tomb. The band should never have existed at all. That was my folly, and this is my curse. For all eternity, I am damned to walk in this half-life, to keep my creation from destroying the hearts and minds of mortals. Those who challenge my fate will pay with their lives. Okay. I hate that sound. Let me just take off theming for a second. Throw this on. Whoa. I am blind right now. I'm gonna assume that vision will return soon. In the meantime, I am worried. Ah, there we go. Thank God I have eyes again. Please hit her. I'm running out of ways of curing myself. Outside of pure magic, and I'm very bad at that. As a mage. I'm gonna throw in a save. Oh shit. Right. Remember to not put on Keening before I put on the Wraith Guard. Bad stuff happens when that's done. Somebody should just do a counter for how often I suicide with Keening. Oh, thank God. Do you have the thing? No, you just have a Daedric Claymore. There we go, that's Maced Band. I found it! Take your money, too. You're not using it. There are quite a lot of nice weapons that aren't Keening, but I do really like Keening, so... It just ends up being that I don't really use anything else. I do not need to go up. Sometimes navigation can be a question mark. Mainly, when you have a very bad sense of direction. It's just a thing that happens sometimes. Mind you, I could recall myself back, but... The heck? Oh, okay. What? You know what? Maybe I should recall myself. I got lost. That happens way too often for me. Ah. Back to the temple again. There we go. Nobody told me that I needed to kill anybody. Have you retrieved the Balrazar's Maced Band? Yeah, you got the Maced Band. Interesting! I won't be the one to take it. Speak with the priest Drin. You'll know what should be done.
Justice never sleeps.
Are you just trying to murder me? I have my suspicions. Mainly that you are just trying to murder me. You're to retrieve Balrazar's Maced Band, are you not? You've been able to retrieve the Maced Band! Amazing! Almalexia will want to hear about this immediately. You are to speak with her directly. I hope you realize what an honor you're receiving, Myrta. Yes, the lady requests your presence at once. It is best not to keep her waiting. You will find her in the High Chapel.
Our Lady's blessings upon you, faithful servant.
My dude. Please move. High Chapel! Woo! I am the importante now.
Many blessings upon you, my loyal servant.
I'm not really a loyal servant. I'm the Nevermarine. That name will never stop sounding weird. You have a lot of hands here. You only have 2 on your body, so why did you recruit 5? So you're the person I have been hearing about. I welcome you to my chapel, Marta. Or perhaps I should call you by another name. But that is a discussion for a later time. I understand you have done well in my service, and indeed, a service in my name is a service for all of Mournhold. Now, my faithful and obedient servant, let us discuss Balazar's mazed band. In a second, let's discuss everything else. Sothasil? Do not concern yourself with Sothasil. He lives in his own way, as he always has. No, I have not spoken with him in a long time, but this is not odd. I am certain all is well with my old friend. High Ordinators? My High Ordinators protect the city of Mournhold from any who would do it harm. They are holy warriors blessed with great speed and strength. It's already like half vampires because that's normally what boosts everything. Helseth? Helseth is the king of Morrowind. He is young and has much to learn. Soon he will learn the strength of the Tribunal Temple and its importance to all my people. All of Morrowind? Where exactly am I? Because I felt like Mournhold was kind of disconnected from it, especially considering that I'm not on the map. Gavasdrin? My dear Gavas has been loyal servant of mine for many, many years. He is a shining example of the glory of the Tribunal. Fedris Hlur. Dear Fedris has been my loyal servant for a very long time. So it's many, many years or very long time longer. He is my steward, and he oversees many of the day-to-day activities here at the temple. Now, Balazar's mazed band. An interesting item, is it not? Seems ordinary enough, but it is much more. The ring is cold now, but the embers of its power still burn hot within. I will use my magic to reawaken its power. You know what? I don't give a shit what you do with this place. I think I'm just gonna have my popcorn at the ready, so like if you just unleash all hell and frogs start raining, cool. I mean, I've served Sheogorath before. How bad can this be? It's my pleasure to serve you. It is I who serve all of Morrowind. Your help has been appreciated, Marta. I have been something in you I have not seen in a very long time. I bestowed the blessing of my light upon you. We will speak again in the future. When's future? I'm just gonna go and extort you Ordinators to see if they have some things for me to do again. I hope you enjoy your new accessory.
Almalexia knows and sees.
What is it? I have been told of no tasks that you may perform in the Lady Almalexia's service. I know of nothing that you may do for the lady at this time. I have a feeling that maybe some time needs to pass. I'll try the other dude anyway. If something comes up, you'll be informed.
City of light. City of magic.
It's another
Almalexia knows
perfect day
and sees.
in Mournhold.
It's so perfect. Whoops.
Many blessings upon you, my loyal
We will
servant.
speak again soon, I am sure. Cool. Well, at least now
It's
I have a
another
way to
perfect
enter your
day.
room. But I wanted to kind of leave the temple. I wanted to go to sleep, actually. Let's go back to God's Reach. You know, over time, I'll just move in there, and I'll just start having a
City of
barrel.
light. City of magic.
Okay, you're the single guy that's still single because like I matchmake the only female to somebody else. I mean, there's more, but none of them really
7
want a
verses.
husband. There is there's really a solution here, just like 2 men per 1 woman. How does that sound? Are you the one that just... Have you come to order a piece of my famous custom armor? Maybe. Custom armor? I make ebony armor and glass armor to order, but my specialty is adamantium armor. There's adamantium ore in the rug beneath Mournhold, and our family has been adamantium crafters for many generations. What is adamantium armor? You supply the adamantium ore, and I pay for my work, and I provide you with custom adamantium armor. Here, I have a list of armor requirements and prices printed up. Look it over, and if you're interested, and you have adamantium ore and gold, speak to me again. We'll write up an order, and you'll have new armor delivered. I want to read it. When your life is on the line, you demand the very best, and the very best is custom armor by Bolts and Dallin. Handcrafted glass, adamantium, and ebony armors, custom fitted to your frame, provide the very best protection. For generations, the Indalian family have been provided custom armors for the greatest nobles and warriors of Mournhold, and a price that you can afford. You provide the materials and pay for a peerless craftsmanship, and in 24 hours you can be wearing your very own custom armor. That is not that expensive. Okay, that is a lot cheaper. But here's the issue. I have literally no idea what adamantium armor is or does. Like, my dude, if you only had an example. If I ever find any adamantium ore, I'll come back. You know, maybe I'll just order some for the giggles. I do have gold.
Hello. I don't know if I can help you, but I'll try.
You are so cute. Look at you being so tiny. I imagine they're a wood elf. Get away from me, you slack-jawed, flea-bitten Argonian. Oh, right, you're the one that wanted to, like, pick a fight with somebody, and I said no. Well, anyway, I broke into a room here, so it's my sleepy time now. I will just rest for like a week, just to be sure. And then, you know, maybe after like a week, they're gonna be like, oh, we really need your help now. It's been 3 days, 4 days, 5 days. Just get all of that sleep in. 6 days. 7 days. You see? Let's roleplay this. My Nerarine is very special. They're one of the most OP people in the land. You can't argue with that. We are.
So, where are you
we
from?
are braving the places that nobody else does.
Oh.
Now, we don't always clear them out like we should. But we don't feel the need to. We can just run past and just, you know, stab the right people. But we're probably a lot stronger than majority of the people here. And, you know, we tend to not sleep. We tend to not sleep for days. So, to catch up with that, sometimes we just, like, need a little, like, week-long cat nap. Have you heard? The city is under attack. Enchanted machines have burst into Plaza Brindisi. Dorum and are killing everyone. They need your help. Go. Plaza Brindisi Dorum. Oh, there we go. I thought Dorum and somebody was killing everybody. I don't know what that is. I'll try to quietly locate it. It might take me a while. I'll stab it if I can. A little bit, you know. It's gonna be fine. Ah, I see. Brindisi Dorum. I've never been there. Or I might have. I might have just run past. Well, I suppose it's time to loot all the dead corpses that could have been quest givers for all I know. Oh, well, this is wonderful. They definitely look weird. I probably agree with that idea that they are creatures. Oh god. Okay, I need to heal myself a little bit. Magic shield to the rescue! What does my journal say? The Royal Guard have asked me to help defend the city against the attacking creatures. The Royal Guard did no such thing. The guy in the temple asked me. Ooh. I'll take some. But that will be enough because it is very heavy. Is there anything left? The music is still ongoing. The creatures attacking the city have been defeated. The plaza is in ruins. The Fedris Hell must have been told of this attack. Get yourself to the temple and let him know. Go. The attack must be reported. We will stand guard against further attacks. Go tell... Phineas Delithrian? Who the hell is that? Okay, Royal Palace. Well...
Whatever you want.
I'm sure I might locate the guy, maybe? We'll see. Excuse me, Ordinators, while I just run around in here, just in case, like, there's an entrance to the Royal... I've never been here. I don't know where things go. Gates cannot be okay. Well, it's a thing. It's a gate. And that's a guy. Oh, shit. Thank God the floor returned. Okay, if you save at the same time as jumping, you have a chance to fall through the floor. Look, I don't know what's going on in this place. Monsters bursting up from the ground, guards running around everywhere. This is lunacy. You'll notice I'm not blaming this on any way. And it's still too hot around here. Okay, you're just a guy in the underwear. Fair enough. That happens. That's God's reach. That's Royal Palace Courtyard, which logic dictates probably connects the Royal Palace. We'll go there in a sec. And that's the Great Bazaar. Let's just go to the Royal Palace, okay? Is the statue still standing? I mean, part of it is. It'd be hard to tell what it was portraying, except that somebody had a glorious penis. It's the only thing that I can figure from that out. And I should have visited before the machine monsters came calling. Local, please.
Strange creatures in the city. Have you alerted the Royal Guard?
The Royal Guard. Phineas the Living? Phineas has been with health since he was a child in the Emperor's court. He is a career soldier and has risen through the ranks quickly. Health chose to lead the Royal Guard, not only because he is a fine warrior. Litrian is also a savvy politician. He is an excellent judge of character. That's cool and all. I wanted to know where right now is he.
How are you today?
Is this the door to the palace itself? No, that's the temple court. Okay. Main palace thing will be probably somewhere on one of these sides. Just let's pick a side of a building and enter
In the
it.
king's name, what is your business?
Imperial Cult Services?
Mournhold, city of light, city of magic.
I wouldn't have expected to see the Narrowing in Mournhold.
Archmagister of House Tavani, how may I serve you?
That's courtyard. Berenzia's chambers. Who am I looking? Delithian. Well, that's not Berenzian. Throne room. That sounds important. Who am I looking for? Okay. Delithian.
The king's health to you, Sarah.
The king seems to be a bit absent. Hello. I have heard about the attack on the city, and have dispatched guards to take care of it. Thank you for your report. You can help in another way. I'd like you to investigate the disturbance. Obviously, we can't allow these attacks to continue, but we need to know more about the source. It seems that the attacks originated from some Dwemer ruins that have been buried deep beneath Mournhold. The memorial statue has been destroyed, and we cleaned the passage below. My reports tell me that the creatures that attacked were at least partially mechanical, so perhaps they were of Dwemer origin. I want you to go and explore these ruins, find out where these creatures have come from, and report back to me. Okay, we are actually getting somewhere. Thank you so much. Do you know how to navigate this place? Okay, the reception area. Where is it from? Legion Depot? How does this make sense? When you receive guests at the royal palace, where do they climb in from? Palace courtyard. Okay, we're getting somewhere again. The plaza. Right. No, those creatures at the very least look really cool. Is there like a specific entry here, or...? Is there like a door somewhere? It's like I can see that there is a hole there. Don't really know how you would enter it. Now my map thinks that there is a hole there. Oh, I think I can see a ladder. Yeah, I can see a ladder. Okay. Whoop! This is definitely a hole. I have witnessed Dwemer constructs and these mysterious new fabricant creatures battling in the ruins of Bab Samshed. Dwemer creatures seem to be defending the ruins against the intruding constructs. Their origin is still a mystery to me, but it's clear that they are not of Dwemer make. I should report my findings immediately! Okay? Now this was pretty easy. I just had to go down and stare at the thing. Where is the royal palace courtyard? That way. We're doing this. We're figuring this out. We're smart. I think. Maybe. We have a brain. Somewhere in there. I did manage to find my way into the royal palace thingy from Imperial Cult Services. So let's try this again.
The king's health to you, Sarah.
The Dwemer constructs were fighting these fabricants? The situation gets more and more disturbing to me. Your effort has been appreciated. Domerta, in fact, I believe the king himself would like to speak to you. Cool? Where do you store him?
Prune-faced old
Oh, hi! I have found you. You're here now. Ah, so you're the one Danius have been telling us about. Interesting. You have to forgive us for the slight inconvenience earlier. It appears we were given a bit of misinformation. The Queen Mother has spoken of you as well. We understand you were visited by some Dark Brotherhood assassins. A regrettable occurrence. They're a difficult lot. They do have their usefulness. I'm certain that that will no longer be a problem for you. I mean, I kind of assassinated them all, so... A bit of misinformation? Yes, we have various sources throughout Wardenfell that are paid well to provide us with information. Unfortunately, sometimes it proves to be incorrect. One of our informers have suggested you could pose a threat to our monarchy. That cannot be allowed, as I'm sure you understand. It's never too easy for one to assume the throne, especially after the unfortunate set of circumstances that led to our beloved King Lethen's death. There are those who would seek to profit from such events to take the opportunity to create unrest among the people. There are those, even, who would wish to see us dead. King Lethren? May his spirit rest among his ancestors. We did all that could be done for him, but in the end, it didn't even matter. He seemed to have lost his will to live. He was a great man, and we mourn his loss. See us dead? Does this surprise you? Even now, there are those who would see our head on a pike. What better way to achieve one's goals than to have others remove that who oppose you? Surely you have some understanding of this. In fact, we have recently been told of a plot against the throne. I assume you heard about Morang Tong and the Dark Brotherhood? They have their purpose in Morrowind. Plot? Some of my informants have learned of possible assassination plot against a royal person. I'd like more information on this, however, I do not want to compromise the safety of my guards of my informant. I believe, however, you would be suitable for this matter. Queen Mother? You know, of course, of Queen Berenzia? We returned to Mournhold together after the unpleasantness in Wayrest. Amazing woman, their mother. Not one to be taken lightly. Not much happens in Mournhold that she's not aware of. She's a valuable asset to us. She is the Queen Mother of Mournhold, our royal mother. This matter? I wish for you to meet an informant of mine at a local corner club, the Wingor. You'll find it in God's Reach. He's an orc and shouldn't be hard to pick out. Find him and ask about his uncle's farm. You'll know what it means. Then report back with me with your information. Just ask him about it. You know what? I don't like it when people don't like me. So, I'm just gonna give you money until you like me, because I have a stack of money. And now you really like me. Okay, I'm Alexia. The goddess lives in her temple here in Mournhold. She surrounds herself with her priests and guards and rarely ventures from her chapel anymore. My sources tell me that Hlur is the leader of the Hands of Amalexia. This makes him potentially a dangerous man or a valuable ally. Drin is Amalexia's Lord Archcanon. I distrust him, but he is directly under the goddess's protection. Goblins? Goblins in Mournhold! I've heard some stories of creatures in the sewers beneath God's Reach. I never thought they might be goblins. Terrible creatures. Helseth? I am King Hlalu Helseth, ruler of all Morrowind. Okay, that's you then. King Lethren's death. Okay, I'm pretty sure I've already asked you. What about latest rumors? The situation in the Plaza of Brindisi Dorum is under control, but you were there, I guess. I've heard it was pretty terrible. Never read. I know all about you and the prophecies, and I know the Temple's position on the matter. My policy is to avoid involving the government in Temple matters whenever possible. Services! You'll find the smith in Balsindalen at Craftsmith Hall in God's Reach. Along with several other fine craftsmen, there's a healer and an imperial altar in the royal palace. Go to the temple for temple services. Otherwise, most traders, crafters, and merchants are in the Great Bazaar. It would be funny to ask him about Solstem. Let's not do that. Thenius Dilithian. Thenius has been our friend and advisor for many years. I trust this man with the life. Okay, well, we got to meet the King of Morrowind. Isn't that exciting? Look at us go. Look at us standing here. We can pretend that we're gonna, like, take some selfies. Aren't we important? Can I have your chair, by the way? I feel like I deserve that chair a bit more than you do. I kind of like your chair. Like, I could just go and plop my ass right over there, like
She's
right
a
now,
hot woman,
but
all right.
honestly, with this game, I don't know how to sit down. Unfortunately, that is an issue. I can either stand or I can lie. That's just the two positions that I know, and that's all that we can do.
Crazy.
Where am I going?
Talking to myself like this.
Anyway, we're gonna end here. When we come back, we're gonna be looking into your assassination plot. I have a feeling that it's coming from Almalexia. She doesn't seem to like you, I'm sorry, but you really like me because you let me bribe you. Which is a lot nicer than the gods, who are entirely unbribable and have no visible like meter because my godly eyesight for how much the person likes me entirely fails when it comes to divinity. Which I suppose is understandable, but I honestly think that you should consider me God as well, so, you know, like, they think it wouldn't be that game-breaking if I knew how much a God liked or hate me. Okay. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo to you too! But for now, we're gonna be saving here, and, we're gonna call this, frick, Gaenor. Because I'm not gonna forget that for a very long time. And if I was playing it again, I would probably not make the same mistake of giving him money. But for the time being, what can you do? You can't undo the decisions that you have already made. So, thank you all for coming here and for watching. And I'm gonna see you next time when we, you know, investigate more of Tribunal. After that, we still have Blood Moon. And that one has werewolves, a lot of white, and Norns and underpants. So, look forward to that. See you the next time. Morrowind's a trip. Toodaloo.